So, confessions. I I've purchased one online course in my whole life. Yeah, one. I've been teaching online courses and creating programs since 2007, and only ever bought one. I've only ever attended one. I audited one, a 5 day transformational training last year to audit it. And that was the first ever online training that I ever went through. I've always been a one-to-one mentorship kind of guy. I was not a very good one-to-many student in school, and that's kind of stuck with me into my adult life. And so it's just not how I learn. And I have never appreciated the power of mentorship more than I am appreciating it right now. I am going through just this whole new adventure with the raising of capital for Majik Media, having to restructure my corporation and create a spin-off business, and having to like go through this process of figuring out how to transfer all my IP from Majik Media into a new for benefit corporation for Majik Kids. It's a ton of learning, not to mention all the work that we've been doing with just raising funds, talking to investors, the ass kicking I got that I talked about in my podcast and YouTube and one of these sessions a while back before doing my presentation. And it's just like it's just I'm so grateful that I have people who have far more experience in the realms that I am traveling through right now. That it's just like the mentorship, the coaching relationship has never felt more alive. I'm going to most weeks right now. I'm in 2 to 4 coaching conversations with people who are supporting me through this transformational process at the moment so that I can feel confident, calm, and clear about what my next steps are. And so I have been wearing the coaching hat for, close to 20 years, which seems crazy. And it has never been more clear to me as to how important it is to have coaches in our lives when we're traveling through new unknown spaces towards a land that we can only dream of and imagine, but we've never been or experienced, and we don't understand the obstacles that are in our way. And we can work with somebody who is a guide, who is experienced, and who can help walk us through the fires of transformation because they've been there, they've done that, and they've supported others to do that again and again and again. And so I'm just feeling deeply grateful for everybody in here, all of the people who are doing transformational coaching work, who are guiding others through their own fires of transformation, that this is such important work. And it's just more clear to me now than ever just how important it is to have a team in our corner who can walk us forward. Whether it's, those of you who are going through the signature workshop process for your first time, is just like having somebody who has like built the whole system and can walk you through that, because we've done that a bunch of times. And for the work that you're doing to guide other people up their mountain or your mountain through the transformation that you're here to facilitate, and for all of the future students and clients that you will have who are going to deeply thank you for taking the time and embracing the risk that you have to step into what you're doing as a leader and as a coach and as a guide for other people. That there's going to be a lot of future folks who are grateful, and I'm sure there's already people in your life who are super grateful for the role that you play in their life, for helping them to step into whatever's next for them. So yeah, that was just something I wanted to say. If you know you're struggling in the unknown, if you feel incredibly overwhelmed or alone because you don't know what to do, you know where you want to go, but you don't know how to get there. To me, that signals you probably need a coach, and you need somebody to step in and help guide you towards it. And this particular year for me, I have never leaned more into mentorship in my 21 years of entrepreneurship than I have this year, of just like every week trying to speak to more people who have been through what I'm going through and can help guide me to where I'm intending this ship to go. Um, and so I just want to take a few minutes to write down in bullet form what are what are the questions you have in your head that you feel really unclear about. And just make a list of all the things that kind of spiral in your head that might keep you stuck, that might hold you back, that might make you feel like you can't move forward till you get this thing figured out, or that create the resistance that just cause you to procrastinate or distract yourself or not show up and do the thing at your work every day. And so whatever that list is, for me, a lot of what has been challenging me this last few weeks is a lot of it is the legal stuff, the tax stuff, that is just not my wheelhouse of it's not my specialty. Uh, we run our books and everything really clean and great, but as we're going through this expansion phase and bringing in American investors as a Canadian and having to restructure corporate structures and transfer intellectual property, like it's just a whole new wheelhouse of um, lessons for me. And it's taken, I can't even tell you how many hours of exploration and conversations with other coaches and mentors to get to the point where I'm like, I'm starting to feel like I'm getting my bearings and I'm clear. And I just described to an accountant this morning what we're trying to do. And I'm like, oh, I'm like regurgitating and understanding more about these systems and processes that we have to set up right now. So take 3 minutes and just make a list. Dump it all down. What are the unknowns, the uncertains, the things that you wish you could figure out, or call in a mentor, or just have somebody tell you what to do, what you need to know, etc., and just see what's there. And then, we can share a few of them, and maybe we have introductions that can be made. Maybe everybody knows somebody. Maybe we can, figure it out. Because asking ChatGPT for advice is fine, but when it really comes down to going through a real transformation, sometimes we need real humans to be in our corner and guide us through the fire. So take your 3 minutes and see what comes out.